Thank all the officials here in Southampton who've gotten behind my campaign and endorsed me. I appreciate your support. I've gotten the endorsement of virtually every Democratic elected official in the district. Those who've gotten to know me and have known me best believe that I can be the right representative to send to Washington, and I'm the right person to beat Lee Zeldin. And the reason that I believe I'm the right person to beat Lee Zeldin is that we need to take him on when it comes to the economy. We need to hold the Republicans accountable for their economic record. And in me, you have someone who's created jobs, who's come up with solutions to how we can do better here on Long Island. I created the Long Island Emerging Technologies Fund because I saw that while we were putting federal money into our research institutions, we weren't creating enough jobs out of those research institutions. So I put together a partnership to actually launch companies and create jobs out of our research institutions right here on Long Island. I've helped veterans with their efforts to start and create their own endeavors. In me, you have someone who can stand up to them on their environmental record as well. I've been a stalwart for the environment throughout my career. It's something I believe in passionately, and I'm proud to have the endorsement of the Long Island Environmental Voters Forum, who looked at my record of pushing back on overdevelopment, creating open space, and also making sure that our waters are protected, and endorsed me in this race. We need someone who can stand up to them when it comes to national security. I've worked overseas on behalf of the people of the United States of America. I've worked together in partnerships on law enforcement, fighting back against corporate fraud. That's the kind of leadership I will bring to Washington. And I will be able to say to Lee Zeldin and the others that there's a different way to pursue a foreign policy that makes sense for America, that doesn't involve American bloodshed and doesn't involve American dollars as much. We need to make sure that we are using all the tools at our disposal in enhancing American policy. We also need someone who can step up to the Republicans and push back against their efforts to coddle and embrace corporations. I've stood up to corporate fraud. I've stood up to corporate power. I've been a leading advocate for campaign finance reform. The Long Island Progressive Coalition named me their Person of the Year 2 years ago for my work as a leading advocate on behalf of campaign finance reform. This is who I am, and that is why I believe I'm the right person to take on Lee Zeldin. And I'm honored to have the support of many of the people in this room. But at the end of the day, it's about the next generation. It's about our kids. And making sure that those of us who grew up here on Long Island are passing on to the next generation of Long Islanders a kind of place where they can have the kind of jobs they need to be able to stay here. An environment that is protected and protects the kind of quality of life that we've enjoyed and that attracted many people here to this place. That makes sure our country is secure and safe, not just from threats without, but from threats within, which is why we need to focus on gun control and making sure we take guns out of the hands of those who should not have them. And lastly, of course, we need to push back against corporate power, which is increasing inequality in our society and is skewing both our economy and our politics. My kids hopefully are in bed right now. But you know, when we put them to bed, they talk about tomorrow, right? What they're going to wear, what they're going to do in school. They don't think about these broader issues. They don't think about national security or what jobs they're going to have. It's up to all of us to think about all their tomorrows. That's our job. You know, our kids, our grandkids, you know, they don't make campaign contributions. They don't have lobbyists. They just have us. And at the end of the day, it's up to all of us to build a better Southampton for them, to build a better Long Island for them, and to build a better America for them. I ask you to join me in that effort. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you everybody for coming. Promise it won't be. And Anna and David, thank you both very much.